It's a Toy Night Show with Sammy G. From Frank's house, it's Frank's. Latest line from G.I. Joe Retro Card. Street Fighter 2 and Bison. And Casey Jones. It's Sammy G.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Toy Night Show. I am your host, Sammy G. And yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We'll get this show kicked off tonight. We got a really great show for you. But before we get into the show, anyone who's anyone in toy collecting nowadays understands that July is a really great month because we have San Diego Comic-Con this month. I believe the 24th, 25th. That's right. Yep. Mattel has recently gone back on one of their San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. That would be the Mossman figure from the Masters of the Universe line. Apparently, they broke the mold. I don't know who writes this joke. I mean, Moss isn't even a mold, but whatever. It is what it is, right? In other news, those of you video gamers out there, Microsoft recently came out and said, "Hey, we're going to put the Xbox on the Fire Stick, the Amazon Fire Stick, so people will be able to game, in other places other than on their Xbox." Microsoft gaming CEO Phil Spencer said that he had gotten the idea after spending a night in the Philippines. I don't write. I don't know who writes this stuff, but I'm sure he's a nice guy, Phil Spencer. I hope I don't get any hate mail, but I digress. Some sad news in the toy world. The founder or the creator of Polly Pocket passed away earlier in this week. Yes. And before you say anything, there's no joke about a casket being a Polly Pocket clamshell. That would just be a bad taste. However, the hearse was a micro machine. I don't know who makes this. I don't know who makes this stuff up, but yeah, I mean, you talk to my writers. But anyways, we have a great show for you tonight. From Blast from the Past LLC. You might see him at a garage sale near you. Frank's will be here tonight. Yes. Also from G.I. Joe Real American Hero, we have a trio coming to you. We have the retro carded Snow Serpent, the retro carded Cobra Eel, and Beachhead. Draw your own jokes there with that one. Yes, they'll be on the show tonight as well. From Street Fighter 2, and subsequent entries in the series, we have Bison from Jada Toys. Yes, Jada Toys will be here tonight. And our other guest for this evening will also be Casey Jones from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Motu mashup, The Turtles of Grayskull. Casey Jones will be here tonight. So thank you. We'll have a great show this evening. Stay tuned. My first guest, you may know from Blast from the Past LLC, also from a garage sale near you. Please welcome to the show, Frank's. Oh, Mr. Franks, you're on.
Oh.
Hey, so welcome to the program.
Glad to have
It's been a long time since you've been here.
Yeah, glad to be back.
Yeah. Awesome. So what's going on new in your world?
Oh, just hunting.
Hunting
Toys.
Elk, bison, deer. I just seen a deer.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Not good for the deer.
Oh. Did you get any jerky?
I didn't get any jerky.
None.
No jerky for me. So what else is going on in your world? You're hunting. You're out. New job, new role.
Yeah, just went on my own. Left my job 4 years. Working for myself now. Just still doing the toy collecting, but then also doing some reselling on the side. just trying to live the dream.
Flipper.
Flipper.
Well, that's cool. New job. Who dis? But let's talk about a few things. So, you've been a collector for many years. You actually had your own toy store
Yes.
at one point in your life. So, tell me about a little bit about your history in collecting action figures.
Oh man. See, just with my age, like my first love was Star Wars. Ever since that came out, I was born in '73. Movie came out in '77. But I've all throughout my life I've gotten out and back in. But then, like just growing up, my favorite stuff to play with, and then I was still buying as I got older, was Star Wars, GI Joe, dabbled in Transformers a little bit. I mean, those were kind of pricey even back in the '80s.
Yeah.
But yeah, my two big loves, Transformers, GI Joe. But yeah, just been going strong. Too strong.
Too strong.
Too strong.
Yeah. So you recently just got back in, right? You at one point you got rid of your toy collection. You kind of been collecting for years, or how's that been going?
Got back in about, I think it was during COVID. I was just starting to dabble like the previous year back into video games, and then started finding toys here and there, and just been downhill since.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, would you consider yourself more of a collector or a hoarder? It was a joke, by the way.
No, you think about it. Are you a collector or a hoarder?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah. I mean, buy everything you like, but it's space danger, and it's what can you display?
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna run out of room.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll be right back with more from Frank's. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. We're back again with Frank's. So you brought some stuff,
Yes.
right? So we're going to call this segment show and tell.
Oh, look at that.
We're not going to talk about pickups. Everyone has pickups.
Yeah.
We're just going to call this show and tell. So why don't you show us what you brought this evening?
All right. Okay. So the first one, it's two things, but it goes together. These just recently.
Peanut butter and jelly?
Yes. They just recently got released. Some people haven't got them yet. Some release dates aren't showing until August. But mine just happened to come in the mail this week, and I just thought I'd bring them in. We got some Dreadnoks here. We got Dreadnought Torch.
Ooh.
And then we got probably one of the coolest Dreadnoks they've made. We got Dreadnought Naugahyde with pork belly and yobo.
We'll just put this in my stash over here.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah. So
but that's the new packaging of them. And you asked if I inbox or an opener. These ones are being opened.
Oh, so we're going to open these tonight on the show.
Yes. We can.
Well, that's great. That's great.
All right.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
You got a show? Did you have some? You had some show and tell?
Yeah, we always got show and tell. So what do I have over here in my my box of stuff? So, let's see here. So we talked about Mattel, right?
Yeah.
We talked about how great I love the new Mattel line, and how I'm just super in love with the new WWE superstars. I found Kane, British Bulldog, and probably one of the cream of the crop of everyone looking for. Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, is the Kane, is that the new one, or is the original wave? There was a Kane out.
This is a new one, brand new one.
Okay.
Yeah, brand new wave.
Oh, well, you got the whole wave there.
Yeah.
Now, are these openers, or?
You're damn right, they're openers.
All right.
We can open it right now.
All right.
Tempt me with a good time.
Ooh. Oh. It's like Christmas morning.
like
You
Christmas.
are rough with that. Oh, but it still saved the card
A
art.
little bit. I don't have my scissors to really get into. You know what? No, I have a knife here. Get him out of his plastic here. I'm gonna cut myself. Yeah, there's his cape. Got some soft goods there.
Which I don't ever remember Kane wearing a cape. That's probably why it threw me off.
Read all about it.
I would kit bash that cape and put it on a Marvel Legends figure.
Should we do a little Kyle Peterson? See you later. Goodbye. Yeah, so I really like these figures. I mean, they're just, I mean,
they're like a He-Man.
They're like He-Man figures. I mean, essentially is what they are, but they're really, I mean, really great. They've got the, you know, the articulation, the elbow bend there. Got the removable hands, so you can pop the hands on and off. You got 4 different hands here. You can pop the head off and put the cape on if you'd like. At some point, he had a cape when he first came out. Did you not have a cape?
No.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been a long time, but
we'll revisit that. I'll have to watch some old WWE.
Can you see? I don't know if you could see that there. But yeah, no shame in my game. I open my figures.
What are you doing with that package?
That's going to the trash. All right. So what do you got? What's next from you here?
All right. So the next one is another. Well, it's a Mattel. Once again, it's another one that's showing release dates all across the board. Mine just happened to show up. I got the Prince Adam and Cringer.
I don't have mine yet, so I'm a little jealous. This is all.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
this
thing is phenomenal.
That Cringer, and it's something that they never made in the original line. No. It was just Battle Cat.
You know what's really great about this Prince Adam is he's got the hand that allows him hold the sword aloft.
Nice.
So you need to pick up like 2 of these, at least, so you can take that hand and put it on the cartoon collection one. So you can have his sword aloft.
Like,
yeah, like this. So it'll look just like.
Yeah.
So you can pop that hand off onto this one.
Oh, that way you got the closed, the whole closed thing. Yes.
Yep. Because I mean, this looks okay, but it's not perfect. Holding the.
So wait, you're saying Prince Adam is He-Man?
Prince. Oh.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Yeah. That's great, man. I can't wait for mine to come in, but my pre-orders are all over the place.
Oh yeah, I mean mine's. My dates keep going back and forth with that.
Great looking.
And that artwork on these
figure in the back, just insane. But your Prince Adam looks like he's cross-eyed.
Yeah.
You look cross-eyed. I don't know if you can see that in the.
It's what throws him off.
Yeah,
no way that guy's He-Man.
That's awesome. That's great. Yeah. All right, so
I wonder if I could put that head on the pork belly.
You could. Little kit bash there.
Yeah.
So big movie coming out later this month.
Yeah.
Got a little Deadpool Wolverine action.
Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, had him for a little while.
Yeah. Did you open them yet?
No. I haven't. I've got so many Deadpool. That's a funny thing. That's something me and my son share. We both love Deadpool. So I just kept buying figures, and so I've got so many, which you'll end up with all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, God knows what you'll do with them. Probably sell them at a garage sale.
At a garage sale.
Yeah.
Haven't opened them yet, but yeah.
I can't wait for that movie though. It's just gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it too. What is that? July 25th?
July 26 or whatever that weekend is. Yeah.
July 20 something. Yeah. All right. What do you got?
All right. I got one more thing. It's something I picked up. It's probably been maybe 3 weeks ago. It was one of those like FOMO things, or so X-Men '97. Talk about that. Phenomenal. Yeah. Probably the best. I'm not even gonna say cartoon or animated series, just best written series script.
Yeah, fantastic.
Missed out on the Hasbro waves. So I was like, well, we'll try these. So I went and started out. We got a little the Mafex Gambit.
Ooh, that's nice.
And then I got my Rogue on pre-order.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a little bit more pricier to build the team out. But
yeah. These are great looking figures though. I've been wanting to get into these myself, but I think I'm going Mondo. I did pre-order but I did pre-order
Rogue.
Not Rogue, Cyclops.
Okay.
On day one to get the extra.
The
coat and everything on it. So I'm pretty excited to get that eventually. But I am going to pick up Rogue and Gambit. I gotta save my pennies.
I've got
because it's those are
over 200, about 200, 220 piece.
Those are pricey,
but they have payment plans.
They do have payment plans, just like layaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, you get your figure and then it's just you pay.
This is fantastic.
That is nice.
Yeah. I love Gambit. Gambit's my favorite. Remember it. It's fantastic. Great. Well, I've got one last thing, and not complete. Thing is missing is straw.
Oh.
Septic tank.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was from that era where I was already out of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I had this on Marketplace for pretty cheap. I was like, sure, it looked pretty good. It's missing the straw. I believe there's a straw that goes in this guy. This pops off. Just shoot the water out. I forget how it works.
Should
be there. There's the plunger. I'm not quite sure how it works.
Shoots out water or shoots out slime? You put a little thing in there and you just push it in and it squirts out. That's just a plunger.
Yeah. But I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. It's one thing I don't have in my collection.
I'll trade you.
Well, for Gambit. for three of the four things down here for your pickups.
Yeah, I mean, it's vintage.
It sounds like a deal.
it's vintage. But yeah, this is when G.I. Joe started getting into all that weird stuff.
Yeah, the Eco.
Yep.
DEA.
Yeah. Well,
it was 90s. It was 90s.
Yeah, the DEA stuff was cool. Yeah. What was it, Headhunter or whatever?
Headhunter and
Shockwave
was part of that. It's just a bunch of it was in the 90s with Just Say No was going on and
so just say no.
But 90s was all the colors.
Just Say No. Yeah, but I thought this was pretty cool. Pops on the shelf.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
Very clean looking.
It is. That's why I was like, oh, not bad. Yeah. Well, that concludes this segment of Show and Tell. My next guest comes to you from the G.I. Joe A Real American Hero toy line. Now they are in the G.I. Joe Retro Card Classified line. Please welcome to the show, Beachhead, Cobra Eel, and Cobra Snow Serpent. First up, from the G.I. Joe Classified Retro Card Series, we have the Cobra Eel. Really like this pose that I have going for him. Posed him in a way that he looks just like he would on the retro card. I really love the way the Cobra logo is on the back of the
I guess that would be the air tank. And just really super like this figure overall. Great addition to the collection. Although we did get the one from Amazon that came out about a year ago. Was hard to find for a little while, but now we have the retro card. Next, we'll look at the Cobra Snow Serpent. And I really like this version of the Snow Serpent over the original one. I know most people like the original one because it came with a lot of accessories. Noticeably is the difference in the color scheme. I like the retro brighter blue versus the darker blue. Although I would have liked a snowboard just for snowboard purposes that we got with the original. Still a great figure. Just an awesome addition to the line. But my most favorite figure from this wave is Beachhead. I really like this version of Beachhead versus the original one that we got a few years ago. Really just love the fact that it looks just like the original figure. I personally don't like all the additional accessories like the grenades that are just floating around there. Don't really have a place for them to go, but I really super like how great this figure looks. Probably my favorite from the wave, maybe my favorite so far this year, although I really do like Quick Kick.
My next guest comes to you from the hot Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 line. My most anticipated Street Fighter 2 character and my favorite character of all, M. Bison.
And I want to thank M. Bison from the Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 line of action figures for joining us today. I just really love the box art. Looks just like an arcade machine. Makes me want to say I don't want to take this out of the package, but I definitely will. And we'll see how great this action figure poses. I really love the cape and the fact that you can make it look like it's blowing in the wind. You can really do a lot of really great poses with this action figure. Just a phenomenal looking figure. My favorite in the line. I'm glad we got him this early within the line. I don't have to wait too terribly long to have him in the line. Multiple hands, multiple faces, multiple poses. Glad to have him in the line. And I really appreciate M. Bison for stopping by the show this evening.
The last guest of the evening comes to you from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Masters of the Universe crossover line, the Turtles of Grayskull. Please welcome to the show, Casey Jones.
This Casey Jones figure looking pretty good. Nice little head sculpt there. I don't like the fact that my copy, his head just seems to be very loose and wobbly. Maybe I just got a bad one. Maybe I have to pick up a new one, get it exchanged out. We'll see. But really super great looking figure. Here he is with Krang, Giant Krang. Here he is with my favorite Ninja Turtle, Raphael. And here he is with the Masters of the Universe Cartoon Edition, Beastman. And here he is in a pose off with the ravishing one, Rick Rude, from the WWE Superstars line. I really like the Mattel figures. I know they all are sculpted very similarly, but I think it works. It looks great. It's fantastic. Thank you for joining us this evening, Casey Jones.
I want to thank all my guests for coming out and spending some time with us here in the toy room tonight. Frank's from Blast from the Past LLC. You can find him on Instagram at Blast from the Past LLC. Also at a garage sale near you, maybe even at Frank's house. Also, I want to thank the G.I. Joe Retro Carded line, Beachhead, Snow Serpent, Cobra Eel. My last two guests, M. Bison and Casey Jones. Want to thank them all for coming on the show and having such a great show this evening. I appreciate it. Please support physical media. That's all we've got to hang on to. Don't forget to pick up your latest copy of Toy Collector Magazine. Such a great magazine. Shout out to all the toy collectors out there. Have a great evening.